Okay, so this is my last video I'm making with my 2011 E90 competition package sedan because the car is sold and new buyers picking it up tomorrow. I've had it about a year. This is my fourth E9X M car I've had. I had an '08 sedan when they launched, Jerez Black Fox Red Stick. Love that car to death. I had it 4.5 years, the longest I've ever had any car my whole life. Then I had an 11 competition coupe, white. Then I had a 13 coupe, blue, and then I had this one. Personally, like, they're all awesome. I would probably put this one, the sedan definitely is my favorite. There's just something cool as heck about a BMW sedan with a high revving V8 competition package. So it comes like lowered from the factory and with a dyno intake. It's really just a thing of beauty. So see this and enjoy, because not many cars around like this anymore. So why did I sell it? You know, I went with a Bronco, changed things up a bit. It's fun for the summer. Kids are getting older, and it just didn't feel right to be driving this car as much as I need to, and then putting teenagers in, etc. So look, it is what it is. I had 4 of them, so I got to enjoy them. So what modifications did I do to this car? Number one, I did a dyno intake. Would I do it again? Absolutely. It was like $500. This car is all about the intake, the high revving V8, and the more induction noise that you can get, the better. So that's a no-brainer. Next, I did the front splitters. I think they look fantastic with white, so I would do that again in a heartbeat, give it a more aggressive stance. And I did the white rings, kind of the white rings in the front. That was all I did exterior. Performance-wise, I did a BPM tune, and I did a Active Auto Works full exhaust. I have a few other videos of the exhaust, and it sounds awesome. I mean, it really sounds exotic, mean, but it's also, it's not over the top at all. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Interior, cosmetic, did the steering wheel, swapped it out a little. You know, I just wanted something a little more current, has a flat bottom, but no carbon fiber, just leather, high quality. And that was it on the inside. I mean, the extended Fox Red was awesome to have. I love it, I'll miss it. Just Fox Red itself is great, but this is kind of like the color combo. If you're an E9X fan, whether it's a coupe or a sedan, is, in my opinion, like the car to have is a competition package with Fox Red, with extended, with white exterior. I think mineral white is cooler than Alpine white, but overall, you know, it's a pretty rare car. Mine has 54,000 miles on it. Overall, it's pretty darn clean. I wouldn't call it, maybe mint condition, but if that's a 10, I'd put it up there with an 8 or a 9 overall. A couple little chips here and there, but overall was just really happy. So what was my favorite thing about having this car? You know, it's the package, having, like I said, a V8 in a sedan, and it's like a smaller size. The new M cars, they're like the size of a 5 Series now. And if you're doing a lot of highway driving, commuting, I think that's good, but it really takes away from the experience of having like a smaller car that is just, even like when you get into the E9X platform, it's kind of like the last of the I'll just say the older M analog generation cars. The steering is incredible, like amazing steering input. It has the EDC. When you change the EDC, it definitely, there's some variation in a good way. But the steering itself, especially the BPM2, it's so dialed in. And with the weight of the engine on the front, like the road feel is it's really phenomenal. And while I would say that's my number 2 thing, I mean, it can't beat the high revving V8, but the steering on this car and just the size of the cockpit is outstanding. Will the number 3 thing be? Well, I think that was 3. Number one is the V8. Number 2 is the steering feel for me. And then number 3 is just the overall package. What are 3 things that I maybe didn't care for? You know, really, I mean, you could argue it looks a little dated. I mean, it has a classic shape to it, so You look at something that's more current, more updated, you know, that can stand out. The tech it's okay. It's obviously behind. It was designed in like 2010, 2008, etc. And really that's it. I mean, and then the size can be a pro or con. I mean, it's a smaller form factor in a sedan. So if you've got 4 grown adults, it can be a little bit tight. And driving by yourself, or if you have small kids, and then it's fantastic because it still has like an intimate feel. It's not too big. It's more of a traditional 3 Series size, not a 5 Series. So that's it. Loved owning this car. I made some videos, in particular with the exhaust. Like, to me, you know, the high revving V8 with the right exhaust system, like that's what it's all about. But already having this guy here with the V10 with the Quicksilver exhaust is like, that's where I'm going to get my fix. And then this is going off to a new owner. So loved having it. Hope this video helps if you're deciding on mods or anything else with the M3. And watch for more videos.